Hi you guys, so it's Simply Evie here, and today I'm actually here because I have decided that after a long time of thinking about this, I have decided to document how my life is with depression. I have chronic depression. I've been dealing with it for about 9 years, but over the last few months it's gotten really bad, and I just wanted to I'm doing this so I can show people what it's like to go through depression, to, like kind of raise the awareness and also be there for people. I want people to feel comfortable speaking with me and let people know that they can reach out, even if it's not someone that's close to them. Let them know that somebody's here and that somebody cares. And I know that in the Black community, it is a lot of people don't speak out about their mental illnesses or things like this, and that's what I really want to help too. You know what I mean? I want to be there for everybody. So I'm just going to show you like my day-to-day living. Sometimes it'll be a good day, sometimes it'll be a bad day, sometimes it'll be a day with mixed, full of emotions. It's all 100% real. I don't plan on editing anything unless I screw up my words, just like I just did trying to introduce this process to you. So right now I'm just getting ready for work. I woke up, I had breakfast, gave my son some breakfast. He's out there watching TV and eating, and I am just going to continue doing my makeup, and that's it. So I just want to let you guys know that right now I feel okay. Like, I'm not extremely happy. I feel like a person that just woke up in the morning and doesn't want to go to work, just like everybody else. Like, not everybody else, but people that don't have gas love their jobs. I don't know if that's a good thing to say. I really like my job. I promise. I really like my job. But I'm not feeling very down or anything right now. I'm actually thinking about the fact that I'm going to a seminar tonight. I'm going to pull up my phone here because the name of the seminar is actually on here. I took a picture of it so I could remember the date and time, and I look forward to it. Oh no, okay, it's called Health Wellness, it's called Depression and Anxiety, and it's going to be a doctor that is going to be speaking about depression and anxiety, and some of the causes and feelings, why you're feeling this way, and if there's anything that can be done about it. So I'm going to leave early to go to work for that, and it's only an hour long, unfortunately, so I hope that everything gets covered there, because I'm really looking forward to it. It's really cheap. It's only $9, so, and my boyfriend's actually really supportive, so he's going to go to that with me. I spoke with my boss last week at the end of the week. I just had to feel how warm it was. I spoke with him last week and I told him about my battle with depression along with my director. It took me a while to tell them. I got to the point where, like, I've never missed work due to my depression, but I felt like I couldn't get out of bed. And I just knew I had to because I have too many bills to even fall behind. And I knew that falling behind on my bills would not make my situation any better. So I spoke with them about it last week and explained that sometimes I'm going to be gone for these appointments. If you're wondering why I have so many appointments, I do see a psychiatrist, and I started counseling last week Monday. My second session will be this coming Monday. I don't know if she'll let me record, but I will definitely let you guys know how it goes. So, they were 100% supportive. I mean, I couldn't find anything on an open door policy, so that's what made me go ahead and just email them and see if they had an open door policy and what could be done. They were 100% supportive. My supervisor actually offered me to come in and talk anytime that I need to, no matter what it's about. That was really nice. My director was really nice about it. I'm just really relieved. I was worried about losing my job because I had too many appointments, but really, I didn't even want to tell them about my personal life, but sometimes you just have to. I mean, especially if you wanted to keep your job and you don't want, to be a crappy employee. It's not like the whole office has to know, but it's good for the people that need to know. You know what I mean? Whew. So, I used to be the type of person where nobody really knew about my depression, and I barely even knew about it. I actually would self-harm myself. I did from the age of 16 to 18, and then I finally spoke out and told my sister and my mom about it, and then that was the last time I ever did it. I've thought about it multiple times, but I haven't done it. So I'm just giving you guys a little background on what I've been through. Maybe you can relate. And once last year I actually realized that this is depression. It was depression when I was 16. I just had no clue why I was doing it. I thought just pain helped me feel relief, and that was it. Um, I didn't realize I was depressed until last year, and it was like I'd have some breakdowns. To the point where I thought I would need inpatient treatment, but I ended up just kind of dealing with it on my own. I was one of those people that were anti-medication. I wonder why my hair is not straightening, because it's not on. I was like, oh, what's going on here? Anti-medication. I did not want to take medication for anything. And then at one point last year, it got to the point where I was like, I can no longer help myself. Like, I can't go get out of bed and do these things to help myself and help myself feel better. So I got on medication. I think it was Zoloft. Yes, I went on Zoloft. The side effects in the beginning were I just felt nauseous, like I couldn't eat. I couldn't yawn without feeling like I was going to puke or something. It always felt like something was in my throat. I was dizzy, and I just couldn't work the way that it was. So, it's hot in here. I did that for, I think it was about 2 weeks. No, it was actually some months, because after, I think it was about 3 months, it was like, okay, I think I can control my happiness. I know that I need to start doing things that make me happy and speaking out to people. So I did that, and it lasted up until about 2 to 3 months ago, maybe. And then things started getting really hard for me again. And I told myself, like, you can't keep trying to self-medicate. Well, not self-medicate because I don't smoke marijuana or anything, but you can't keep trying to handle this on your own because it will spiral out of control. I also have anxiety, so that was really bad. So what I did first of all is I spoke with my doctor. She mentioned some medications for me. I had tried a lot of medications that have sertraline in it, and it just never worked for me. She's like, well, if you tried 3 out of 6, I'm not sure how many will work for you. So she referred me to a psychiatrist. My psychiatrist spoke with me about some medications, and I was kind of like, one of the medications, I forgot the name of it. It was in a different group from the ones with sertraline in it. Wish I could give you the proper medical term. It was different from those ones, but it could cause a rash, and she said that you had to react fairly quickly to the rash, otherwise it could be fatal. Either that or deal with whatever side effects this one could have offered. And I was like, girl, no, are you crazy? This is why I don't like to take pills, son. Because how are you going to give me something that's supposed to help my depression, but I might die? Like, no. She's like, well, if you catch it soon enough. I'm like, what if I don't even know what it is? Like, what if I just think I'm breaking out? What if I have me eat something that I'm allergic to that day, and I don't know if it's... I could be dead. Are you kidding me? It's supposed to be something that could spread all over your body. I want to be like... It's not even worth it, girl. Sorry, no. She's really trying to talk me into getting that one. That must be a really successful medication. But you guys, I have to talk fast sometimes. Sorry. I'm not getting this straight. This weave, you guys. This weave, y'all. This weave. So right now I'm currently taking fluoxetine, generic name for Prozac, and I'm doing really good. Actually, I am taking 20 milligrams, so it's a low dose. And I saw my psychiatrist 2 weeks ago. We're supposed to follow up in 3, so I'll follow up with her next week. She actually, after I told her about how good the 20 milligrams was going, she actually upped it to 40 milligrams, which was really strange to me. I was like, okay, why would you give me more? But I'll take it if it's going to make me feel even better. So I got the 40 milligrams, and I took it for about a week, and I was really, really dizzy. I just did not feel good. I was getting headaches. I was like, I don't think this 40 milligrams is for me. So I went back to 20 milligrams a couple of days ago. And I feel just fine. I was like, what in the world? I really don't even feel like straightening my hair today. Oh, you guys, can you tell that I don't do this every morning? I really just want to sit down. But anyways, yes, so I'm doing 20 milligrams right now. I have this seminar. I don't even know if it should be called a seminar, but it's a program today from 5 to 6, just an hour. And then I am probably going to vlog on the way there, just to kind of tell you guys how I'm feeling. I'm actually a little nervous because, I don't know. I'm just hoping to really get some answers. Like, I've done a lot of research. I don't know if you guys ever heard of the website called 7 Cups of Tea. Sorry, I'm looking in the mirror here. But it's a website where you can go in there, anonymous if you wish. You have screen names, so, and talk to people. You can go on there and talk to anyone about anything, like self-harm, relationship issues, anxiety, depression, things like that, anything. Maybe you just want to talk about everything that's kind of bringing you down. So I went on there originally because I was looking for an app for my phone to kind of help with my depression, like maybe some quotes to cheer me up throughout the day. And I actually found that, and what you do, like I said, you go on there and you can talk to people. They're called listeners. And I was looking, I was like, how do you become like a listener for people? Because even though I'm not 100% better, I just feel like helping people will make me feel better. You know what I mean? And like lift my spirits. So I became a listener. I've listened to about 4 people only because I'm just a little, I don't know, I'm a little newer to it and I get a little nervous. And also I've had a few strange encounters. Like there's trolls on every website, so it's just the last encounter that I had was really strange, so I just kind of decided to take a little break because I don't know, I just felt like it wasn't being used properly and it kind of bugged me. But you can't control who comes onto the website, really. All you can do is block them as they come. But yes, if anybody wants to go on there, I will put the link down below, 7cupsoftea.com. It's free to be a listener, and it's free to get advice. Well, it's free to have someone listen to you. As a listener, we're told not to give advice. We're just supposed to speak with them as if they're our own close friend or family member. I don't know how you speak with people without giving them advice, because most of the time they want advice. I guess I just kind of make sure I word my things carefully. I'll say, well, have you thought of doing this? Maybe you should think of doing that. You know what I mean? I won't tell them exactly, this would be a good thing for you to do. You know what I mean? But then they give you the option to follow up with the person that you're talking to, that you're listening to, which is awesome. I set mine up to just kind of check on my people for every couple of days. And I actually haven't talked to one of them in a while, and I'm really worried about how he's doing. So I'll probably go in there today sometime, maybe even after this. Ooh, y'all, I am hot. I'm not even gonna do this though. But yeah, so I started off as one of those people. I felt like I had no one to listen to me. Besides my ex-fiance that I was with at the time. Like I don't have any actual friends of mine. I hang out with my sister's friends and we all kind of like a group, so I guess we are friends. And so yes, I have nobody that I can trust to lean on. I had nobody that I could lean on besides my ex-fiance at that time. And now my current boyfriend, who is amazing. I love him to death. And yes, so my social life isn't very there. So I'm hoping that at least some of you can relate to me, so we can, click along. Send me a message, girl. Send me a message, dude. If you have any questions, just go ahead and feel free and ask me. I am actually been straightening my hair forever just to not have it be straight. Whew. I've also been developing I have to check this message. I'm getting a ride to work and I just want to make sure. Like some OCD tendencies. Like these things I would do are like, I haven't been able to wear red to bed for a really long time and I have no clue why. Something in my head tells me red is bad. Can't do it. And this whole ice cube thing, 3 ice cubes in my drink. If I'm getting the drink myself and if there's somebody drinking with me, no matter what it is, you need 4 ice cubes in your drink if we're in a drink at my house. There's some other things that I do that it doesn't matter because this is about depression. And that's something that I really want to help people with. But if anybody has any questions on how I deal with my OCD type behavior, I will go ahead and try to help you with that too. I'm really strong-willed. Like I really want to help myself get better. You have to want to get better. I know how hard it is. Like people tell me all the time, why don't you just try to force yourself to do something? It's like, it sounds easy, but it's not. You try being in an ocean with 5,000 pounds of weights holding you back, and like as bad as you want to reach the top, it seems to be impossible. That's how I describe depression anyways. It's really, really tough. And it's like, you don't have control over what your thought process. It's like something's in your head taking over your mind and forcing you to think that you're worthless or that you're not good enough and that things are never going to get better for you. And that's not the case, but it's so hard to tell yourself that when you're feeling that way. There's been multiple times where I've had breakdowns. I've ended up on the bathroom floor crying my eyes out, or in my room crying my eyes out. And it's because I can't get a grasp of my mind. It's just like, it feels like my mind's being taken over and I cannot do anything about it. It's just, I just have to ride this out, cry my eyes out, and hopefully it ends soon type thing. It gets very exhausting. Very, very exhausting. I've had suicidal thoughts. They're not gone yet. I don't have any type of plan, don't worry. It's not something I'd want to do. So I don't think it's something anybody wants to do. Just actually wants to do, just decide, I think that the way I want to go out is by killing myself. I think that, like I said, your mind gets taken over and you feel like there's no other option. It's just a lot to deal with. You feel like it's never going to end, especially having depression for 9 years. You just feel like it's never going to end. And I know some people say suicide is a selfish option, but I don't think that's even one thing that's even close to what people think about when they're feeling that way. They just think about them being no longer miserable and just being at peace, I guess, is the word that I want to use. So, I don't know, it's just really hard to explain. I'm trying to explain the best way that I can. But that's my train of thought for people that do that. They just feel like there's no other way out. They can't take it. They can't deal with this until, their actual time comes. It just seems like a lot. Can you imagine, say you're a really jolly, happy person. That's, okay, what am I trying to say? Oh, you guys can even see me, sorry. Hope that you could see me some of this way. I feel like you couldn't, but maybe you could. Say that you're a really happy person. Switch that around. Total 360 with your emotions. And live that life every day. Can you imagine feeling that way? I mean, a lot of people think that you're in control of your feelings, which under some circumstances you are. But when it comes to a mental, I don't know how to explain it. Something that you feel like you can't control. People with depression, I think they're perfectly capable of controlling their emotions besides the actual emotion that you feel when you're depressed. I know how to control my emotions in most situations, like my anger, when I'm gonna cry, in regards to certain situations, but if I'm feeling down, I don't know. I just don't even feel like myself. It's really hard. I am actually going to go ahead and wrap this up a little bit. I will get this program later, and I'm gonna hopefully I don't know if I want to go ahead and start a whole new YouTube page for this, but I do plan on starting a vlog. A blog is what I meant to say. And write some of this, just, to help people. I want to be a resource, like I said. Hopefully that'll work out, but yes, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you for listening, and let me know if you have any questions. Remember that every day is a good day. Hey guys, so what I am doing is my mom was supposed to watch my son so I can go to that thing that I was telling you guys about earlier. And I called her twice yesterday to see if she would, and she said yes. So, I just opened the freaking car door and hit my camera. I called her twice yesterday and she said that she would. And I just went down there just now. I got off work early and everything. My boyfriend took it off. And I went down there to drop my son off to see if, I was like, okay, I'll see you later. I gave him a kiss and she goes, where are you going? And I told her. She said she doesn't remember and she's going out for dinner. I'm kind of upset about it because this was really important to me. I even asked her to go. I've asked my sister, and then I asked my boyfriend, and he was the one that's going to end up going with me. just really upset. Like, this was something about, it was a seminar about depression, how to deal with it, and like I said, and if you'll ever get over it. I don't know, it was just really important to me. Like, I could go alone, I could have my boyfriend watch Max, but I wanted a support system there, so, I don't know. So he could better understand depression for himself as well. Because he doesn't have it, but he's dating someone who does have depression. So today, I've noticed, I'm gonna explain my feelings. Today I noticed that when I got to work, I felt sad, and that's very common for me for some reason. I think it's because I work, my eyes are seriously dry. I think it's because I work in an environment with no windows really. It's like a call center setting. Well, it's like an office with no windows, basically. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of us. And I just feel really down. And the lights are kind of dim, you know? Excuse me. The lights are kind of dim, and I just felt bad and tired and just ready for the weekend. I felt like that a few times today. But, yeah. Definitely felt like that a few times today. I wish I had my camera. I forgot it this morning. I was gonna document on my breaks and stuff. I'm not very good at this, as you can see. I'm just in the back of my apartment building and I'm turning my car around. So I have to get groceries and stuff, and I need to clean my house. So in order to keep my mind off of this, I guess that I am going to do those things and see what my sister's doing. Maybe meet up with her. She's at the mall. I don't know yet. I'm definitely gonna call her and let her know what's going on. My sister is my best friend. You will see a lot of her. We are so close in age. I'm so not happy, you guys. Like, she should know how important this is for me. She knows what I've been going through lately. But whatever. Yes. The thing is, what makes me really mad is I called her twice yesterday. And something told me just to ask your babysitter. Ask your babysitter just in case. But I don't like to ask my babysitter and then she ends up not babysitting for me, because I feel bad for having to cancel for her as well. Because then she thinks she's gonna get paid and she's gonna be making some money, and really, you know, she's not. Because when I ask my babysitter, my mom always says, "Oh, I can watch him instead." So. Sucks so bad. It starts in 10 minutes and that's all I can think about right now. Anyways, I think I'm about to call my sister, see what she wants to do. See what my boyfriend wants to do. He's in my house, and just go ahead and do that. I'm trying to stop myself from spending money to make myself feel better. Retail therapy is my best friend. So, anyways, guys, I will hit you up when I figure out what I'm doing. So, whoa! What's up, guys? I think that I feel like the camera's mostly on you.
Is it?
I don't know. Now I feel like it's all on me.
It's like,
I was thinking like in that corner speaker. Oh. Wait. Can you see in the mirror?
I was still trying to do
We're
it.
struggling, you guys. This is the first time. What do you do? Now I feel like it's looking at my tits. You're looking at my tits? Now it's just looking at you. Now it's just looking at me.
Oh my god.
I mean, I don't even know what to do with
I can go back and forth, okay? You got this. Go back and
No,
forth.
it should be big enough for you to be able to see both of us if you do this. Whatever, I'm done. Or set it right here.
Yeah, right there. Like this, right there. Look at the car. Right
So
here.
anyways, you guys, we just got back. Josh, can you at least... You feel like it can see me?
Yeah. Yeah, they can see you.
How do you know?
'Cause
Anyways, we just got back from grocery shopping. Well, we got groceries, and I went to go pick up a table to match my room. I totally forgot about how whack my mom is. I shouldn't say that. But, oh crap. This right here is my boyfriend. He's like my best friend. He's really supportive. Like I said earlier, I didn't feel like I had a support system for a while until recently, like when it got really bad after whatever happened last year with the person that I was with. And now I have him. It's like the best thing ever. Ever. It's really good and understanding. So, yes. That's about all, babe. about it, babe.
That's about it.
We're about to go home and grill some burgers. I'm gonna grill the burgers because I'm the better cook.
She's not.
I know, it's so embarrassing. He's actually a really good cook, and I'm just like, I think he gets hesitant about eating my food. Little do we know this camera could totally not be us at all. And it's just our voices. We're gonna go home, make some burgers. I feel like it's Friday, but it's not. The good thing about this is that all I have to do in the morning is get up and take my son to daycare, and guess what I can do? I can go back to sleep. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Oh yeah, you're
I'm supposed to have coffee with him, but you know, it's not that important. We'll him off for us. It'll be fine.
Coffee when?
I don't know, we talked about it. Are you gonna act like my mom now?
Yeah, but when do you want to do it?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe I want to get up and do it. Maybe I want to go for a run and drink some coffee.
Probably have to do it in the 8 in the morning now.
How often do I get to see you tomorrow? I don't know, really?
Not till after 4.
4?
Yes, I got work. I have class from 9 to 11, and I work like the day before.
Holy I'm coming to Subway.
Okay, do it.
I love the salads. So I've been back. I'm trying to eat healthy again. I actually last night I did some research on. I think I actually said this in my earlier vlog, my earlier video. See, so I should just keep the camera rolling. Research on natural eating or healthy eating. It's not that hard to eat healthy. I mean, to know what's healthy to eat, anyways. Ain't that right, boo?
I agree. I eat pretty healthy.
But we're both on the same track. Luckily, like we both want to eventually be able to afford to eat natural ingredients, natural foods.
Once I'm that doctor, you know.
And like have a garden. And I'm serious about getting chickens. I don't know if Josh knows if I'm serious, but I'm super serious.
I brought it up first, I'm pretty sure.
Did you?
Yeah.
No, I feel like I did.
No, I told you said we're gonna have chicken.
Well, anyways, whoever brought it up first, I need to start researching like what the maintenance would be.
I know how it would be.
You know how to raise a chicken?
Yeah.
Tell me how you do it. You gotta like clean them and stuff. You just gotta make sure they eat healthy, so you get healthy eggs.
Yeah, you make the coop, you check the eggs, make sure you can't their poop themselves. You gotta feed them.
Feed them healthy.
Chicken feed.
Because some people don't eat pork because of what pigs eat, and what the pigs eat is what we eat because it's coming from them. Right? You ever thought about that? Like what the animals eat that you eat? Huh? Like whatever the animal eats, that's what we're consuming too, right? Because it's in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what pigs eat? Like rotten eggs and stuff. I'm a vegetarian. I just feel like I'm getting there. Every day, I feel like I'm getting one step closer to being a vegetarian. I really do, especially after like I'll never forget me and Josh went out to eat. Was it this last weekend or earlier this week? And he told me what veal is, and I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot eat that. It's just so sad, and I actually was thinking about it today. And then I made sausage this morning.
It was so good.
I know, I was like, I could totally give up meat, but I like chicken a lot too. I don't know what to do. Should I just be like I have?
See, now, when we raise our own
Should I
chickens,
have
we know what's in it.
vegetarian?
We know we're aging good. See, when we raise our own chickens, we'll know what's in it.
But we aren't killing them, we're just using them for eggs.
Butcher a few of them if you want.
Oh no, if you butcher a chicken, I'm not eating it. Because who does that?
I've done it a million times.
You butchered a chicken? Who are you? Oh my gosh, you guys. See, this is why you should take time to get to know the person.
My grandma has a farm, so of course it does.
No, you do that in his free time.
I'm also castrated cattle. I'm also castrated cattle.
Take the balls off? How do you do that?
It's a pretty long process.
Do you have you ever touched cow balls with your bare hands?
No, I did touch it.
Yeah, you did. You thought that got is it a machine?
No, I just have
Does it are they in pain?
Oh yeah.
So what's the point of taking the balls off?
And branding.
Huh?
And branding. I don't really know the point, but...
So why would you do something you don't know the point to? You want somebody to just take your balls off?
No, but my uncle's like, hey, can I help? I'm like, alright, I can help.
I gotta watch some stuff, you guys. I'm not about to do this. I gotta watch these Netflix documentaries that people are talking about. So you know all this stuff about animals and you still eat meat. And they're in pain. They have to be, if it's a long process, that means they're in agony, pain and agony for a long time.
Okay, alright, so say branding a cattle. Alright, you brand that cattle to so farmers know who it belongs to.
That was young.
Huh?
It was young.
You know?
I just thought
So other farmers know who that cow belongs to in case they wandered off in pasture. It's like, but I don't know. I think that's
Can't
why
you
I
just do something else? Isn't that where they had the tag on the ear?
No, branding's really like. Yeah, people do it to themselves, and people get tattoos. So how is that like? I'm like.
How does a cow react?
It's like.
You're cute. Oh, does it really say moo like that?
Yeah, more like that.
Hey.
It's in pain, but obviously, I mean.
And how long does this scab over?
Yeah.
No, I can't even live this life, you guys. I'm about to eat some fake food, some fake meat.
You tattoo your people tattoo themselves all the time, and you
but the
get brands.
cow's not choosing to be branded. He's just choosing to live.
Yeah, but it's just the way of marketing the territory of the cow.
Why can't you put tags on them? I see cows with tags on their ears.
You can do that too.
So why don't you just be a nice person and just tag it up?
I don't know.
Like piercing your ear.
I don't know how to do farming stuff. I'm sure why.
How can people just be so harmful to animals every day of their life? Like, I understand it's a lot of money, but that is just like Max's dad. He actually worked on a turkey farm. One day I was there, he broke the turkey's neck in front of me. I was like, he like, took it and went. Sad. My boyfriend's a fucking sociopath, you guys. I don't even know how to react right now.
That's what it is, yeah. I think this is all on you.
Just like the
camera whore.
I'm a camera whore? No, I'm not. It's not my fault you keep paying. I wonder how bumpy this is then. Maybe it needs to be further back. Maybe. Anyways, huh?
Maybe.
That blender thing, I was hoping. I was like, let me send this to Josh and see what kind of life he's living.
Wait, so where are you gonna start?
Over here by Rika. Because I was like, if he says yes about that blender, I'm not dating him anymore. I can't even do it.
Okay, I won't do that. I'm too a harmless little cat.
The cow's harmless. Like, it's just chilling and eating grass.
Yeah, but you know what? People eating cows for millions of years. So, not millions, but for a long time.
I'm gonna get him to go vegan one day. Watch.
Oh, no, I won't ever go vegan.
I'll get him to go vegetarian.
Vegetarian, the phrase.
I'm gonna whip this doctor into shape, you guys.
No,
pretty soon he won't even prescribe his patients medications with. Oh, you
that really won't happen though, because I'm not gonna miss out on gains.
You're not what?
I'm not gonna miss out on gains for just like for.
People on YouTube are gonna run you to the ground.
Good. I'd rather eat chicken. So.
Have you ever had tofu, babe?
Yeah, it's it depends on how it's prepared.
What does it taste like?
Have you never had it?
Obviously not. Chicken?
It just depends on how it's made.
Oh. No! Max is in the car. Anyways, we're gonna go in and cook.
Max, I hope you lose your voice.
Don't say that to me.
Okay.
I'm gonna go in and cook and just get situated. I need to clean my house and then I'll probably pick up the camera again later. See ya! See ya! Yo, y'all! See ya! I actually just made Max a small dinner and he's about to go to the kitchen and eat. Josh is hooking it up like usual. Let me show you guys. He's making hamburger patties. You would never guess this is hamburger meat. He's such a good cook. Babe, how'd you become such a good cook?
By doing shit you don't know what you're doing.
Oh.
You gotta make it up.
Well, oh, it's time for dinner. Yay! Silly. Yay! All right, now I gotta clean this house. Oh, I feel like I don't think I've cleaned since who knows when. I shouldn't say that because it sounds like I haven't cleaned in ages. But so I turned on the camera because I don't know. I'm really glad that I'm doing this. Finally doing this vlog though, because I've been thinking about like I really want people to realize that it's okay to reach out and that somebody does care, you know what I mean? And that you don't have to hide. You don't have to hide. You don't have to be in this alone, you know? Like, so that's what I'm doing here. I'm gonna go and clean my house. I feel a little sadness going on and I have no clue why. Like, I just feel down. There's nothing that I can think of right now that I should be sad about or that could make me sad. Or there's nothing that I'm stressing about. I'm mad that I have to work this Saturday, but like nothing that should be making me sad. I'm kind of bothered that Josh has to go. Like, we haven't had a night where we can sit, like, relax and watch movies. And then go to bed together. So lately it's when I go to bed and he'll come in here when he gets back. Or when he gets done doing his homework or whatever. He's going to school to be a doctor, so I think that's kind of bothering me, but I think that I'd be a little more cheerful if I knew that he was going to bed with me tonight. But other than that, like, that doesn't, I'm not thinking about it so deeply to where I should be feeling too sad, you know, every few minutes or 5, 10, 15 minutes. So when I just got sad in the kitchen, it was about 10 minutes ago. So yeah, now I'm in my bedroom just filming while my boy is eating his dinner. Josh is cooking for us, so I'm gonna go clean so we can be in a comfortable home. And probably get my baby off to bed pretty soon here. I can't wait for the day when I'm over this. I'm so sick of this sad feeling. It's just stinking ridiculous. Ridiculous. If I don't know if I'm gonna pick up the camera again tonight. I probably will to say goodnight. But if not, good night. Good night. Good night. I gotta go get up and do something. Usually like something that I try to do is exercise. I'll probably exercise once Josh leaves. Whether it's just doing a few squats, you know, or lifting a few weights, whatever. That. Otherwise, I really like to run. I am gonna get going because they are not getting along up there. What's up, guys? So I just laid my son down. He's saying that he's thirsty. He does this every night. Just choosing to ignore it tonight. And I'm about to just lay in my room, relax, and look online. I've been looking. Excuse me. I'm looking more and more into how to become a resource for people with depression. I kind of like volunteer my time, you know. So that's what I'm gonna be doing right now. I'm not putting any food away tonight because I'm too tired for that. But anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this vlog. There will be many more to come. Please thumbs up if you like this vlog so I know. And if you feel like have any questions or want to talk, feel free to ask me. I better get going because my son's going to get upset. And anyways, thank you for watching. Remember, try to remember every day is a good day. Thank you.